It is a Thursday edition of Weather Unfiltered. I'm Alex Wilson here with our expert, Dr. Rick Knapp.
What a busy time the spring always is.
It is.
And some places, go for days and days with beautiful weather, and then it changes on a dime.
Yeah.
And we need the rain in Texas, but as usual, when you have a drought, you tend to get too much of a good thing once that drought comes to an end.
That's exactly what's been happening. We're going to check in with Reynolds Wolf in just a minute. And, parts of the southeast that want to get the rain. They don't want it on the weekend, though. But unfortunately, that's what we've got. And it's coming with severe weather, too. The weekend posing the threat of severe storms, even into next week. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I'll give that opportunity.
Yeah, we've known for a few days that Sunday night, and Monday were going to be the busiest time. But some severe weather could start on Saturday night. So, yes, a very busy weekend to round out March.
Everyone's like, yay, March is just going to continue to do that. And over the last 24 plus hours, we've seen the rain really taking over across sections of Texas. South Texas getting absolutely drenched.
It just shows you what a messy situation this has been with this slow-moving upper-level system. We had Corpus Christi, Victoria kind of highlighted as the greatest risk. But the rains have shifted farther and farther south into deep South Texas.
Yeah, so again, we're going to get a report from Reynolds. And we look at Washington, D.C. there in that threat zone right now. Not the most picture perfect day, but all in all, still pretty quiet across the D.C. metro area. We got really nice days. And you want them picture perfect because this is when you're taking a whole lot of pictures. It's cherry blossom time here at the end of the weekend. Absolutely packed down there at the Tidal Basin to see all the, whitish pink hues. Friday, beautiful day. We've got mostly cloudy skies, but temperatures right around 70. No complaints on that. We take it to the mid-80s on Saturday. Cloudy again. That I don't know enough about photography to know if that helps or not, but I know they don't want one of those absolutely blazing sunshine days. Sunday still cloudy, still dry. And again, it's wind, it's rain that are going to cause problems for the blossoms. So the fact that, we're warm, we're cloudy, but we're not windy or rainy, that's going to be good news. When we do have the wind chances with thunderstorms, that could also bring some heavy rain. That's Monday, as Dr. Knapp alluded to. By Tuesday, Wednesday, we're back to highs near 60, but it does warm up into Thursday of next week. So some ups and downs headed our way, but nothing crazy hot nor crazy cold, at least for the most part. I think the start of the weekend will be on the warm side, surely, with those highs in the mid-80s. Cherry blossoms reach their peak, of course, this time of year, anywhere from March into April. Cool, calm weather will extend the length of the bloom. We don't have super cool weather coming. Rainy, windy weather, though, that puts the kibosh on any of our cherry blossom enjoyment. So we'll watch Monday. If we get some gusty thunderstorms coming through, that could really be a problem. A late frost can also prevent the trees from blooming at all. We're not watching for that. Overnight lows, not getting us into that territory. Temperatures really warm. That's the story here. 20 to 30 degrees above average, especially across parts of the plains and the upper Midwest, upper Great Lakes. Places like Minneapolis and Des Moines, Iowa, 20 to 30 degrees above average. Look at these numbers tomorrow. Minneapolis at 74, 84 in Omaha, 83 in St. Louis, near 80 in Nashville, low 80s in Atlanta, Georgia. And highs above average, we've got a lot of folks getting in on that. By tomorrow, 200 million, over 200 million on Saturday and Sunday, nearly 180 million people still above average. So you can see those temperatures will start to tone back down behind our system, bringing the storms. Warmth focused over the plains and Midwest tomorrow, and the Southeast gets in on the action, especially tomorrow in the weekend. Coming up on Weather Unfiltered, we're heading to North Carolina, where the fire danger is increasing.
Has been destructive. So far, it has damaged more than a dozen buildings, and residents in some of the mountain communities have been told to have their go bag ready to go and ready to leave in a moment's notice.
Yeah, really beautiful part of the country. Obviously hit hard here in the last 6 months between Helene and now fires. Weather Channel's senior national correspondent Justin Michael is live for us in Polk County, North Carolina, town of Saluda. Justin, I used to work in this area. Again, these are beautiful towns. People love to go there really any time of year, but can't seem to catch a break right now.
Well, Alex, today, 6 months.
All right, so it's been 182 days since Hurricane Helene made landfall in Florida, but the storm's legacy wouldn't just stay in that state, but it moved into the Carolinas as well. Extreme rainfall triggered destructive flooding, wiped out entire communities, and claimed dozens of lives. Dr. Knapp, there was also massive tree damage because of the winds from the storm.
Yeah, really amazing what has been left behind for months and months. This is what the Blue Ridge Parkway looked like in the days after Helene. Up to 80% of the trees were lost in some areas, and trees left standing are then stripped of their leaves. And so the concern now that this is a tinderbox, nothing but fuel for wildfires.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, parts of the upstate of South Carolina, western North Carolina, because of the tree damage, power lines were out for weeks in some cases. And now with all that dry timber and tinder on the ground, thousands of acres have burned. Conditions have not been helping firefighters, instead been helping the flames.
Yeah, you're down 15-20% humidities today in that area. Well, the Weather Channel senior national correspondent Justin Michaels is live.
All right, storms coming back to the Music City this weekend. Nashville, even the chance of severe storms, but we've got a lot more areas besides just Nashville. So when I show you the zone, much more of you than you think may be in that threat zone. Here's Saturday's risk. We start off to the west. Now, looking at the Plains states, sections of Kansas and Oklahoma into the state of Missouri, including the Kansas City metro area back towards about Wichita, areas north of Tulsa. We up the ante for severe weather, and we also up the real estate included. By Sunday, now we've got parts of the Midwest, the Ohio Valley, down through the Southeast, the Mid-South, still parts of the Plains in play. So a lot of big metro areas, including Nashville, Tennessee. Now Monday, we move farther to the east, but still some very large cities watching for the possibility of severe storms from New Orleans to Atlanta to Washington, D.C. And it is important to know what to do during a severe storm before it hits. Meteorologist Mark Elliott has more.